Hello and welcome to G Style. Thank you so much for watching. See, we really appreciate you. It's one thing putting out great material and another for people to like them, share, and consistently check in and watch. So we appreciate you. Thank you so much and continue doing that. All right. And for those that haven't subscribed yet, kindly hit that subscribe button. And that is how we feel appreciated on our end. G Styles has grown over the years. We've been here a couple years, but we are slowly gaining traction. We decided to focus on two platforms, that is YouTube for the long form videos and TikTok for the short form videos. So for those that are watching on TikTok right now, just know those are the short clips that we share on there to entice you, to go watch the long form videos on YouTube. Eventually we'll spread out to the others, but for now we're really sticking to those. The kind of material we put out is adventure, trips, book reviews, interviews, didactic talks, some bit of music, entertainment, commentary, and a whole lot of things that are going to put a smile on your face whilst teaching you a thing or two. Okay, so today I came thinking about mental health. You see, that buzzword has been doing rounds on social media, and on the internet in general, and even in boardrooms and places where important decisions are made for quite a long time now. But what is mental health in the first place? Mental health, in my layman's understanding, is our mental well-being, really. Everything about our brain and how we protect it to remain sane, sober, to make meaningful decisions and subsequently live better lives. All right. So I was here thinking, what is that one thing that has gotten people's mental faculties messed up in the recent past? Every conversation that you'll hear that has got something to do with mental health will talk about symptoms, and no conversation, at least those that I've come across, has discussed the root cause of some of the things, like the very, very root cause. Most of them just try to address the symptoms. From the little research that I have done, I've come to conclude that mental issues and stress, depression, all stem from two things that I'm going to try and share right now. Please feel free to disagree with me in the comments. I have absolutely no problem. I'm a lifelong student, so I'll be very happy to learn from you. One, we have mental health issues because we expect an elephant to climb a tree. Let's give an example of somebody that is in a relationship. In a relationship, there are people that, everybody expects to be loved a certain way. There are people that feel loved when they are talked to a certain way. There are those that feel loved and appreciated when they receive gifts, or, when they do long walks with somebody. Everybody feels loved differently. Okay, so imagine you have this partner that has a completely different understanding or, of what it means to love somebody. So you as a lady, for example, you feel loved when somebody regularly sits across the table with you, holds hands, tells you these, meaningful and meaningless stories, laugh with you. That would be love to you. Then your partner on the other end feels if they provide to you, provide for your needs, probably buy you gifts, even if they were away, they would feel like they love you, and they would feel like that is sufficient enough to show their love. Now, the fact that you expect to be loved a certain way and your partner is doing it differently, and it means you're going to continuously feel not loved, you see. So you hoping that something gets done differently would be you expecting an elephant to climb a tree. Of course, I'm not saying that don't tell them and try to push them into understanding how you want to be loved. But if you try and discover that, hey, they have a completely different way of doing this, appreciate the little positives. And, appreciate the little positives and go with that. Otherwise, you're going to be expecting an elephant, which is this partner of yours, to climb a tree. Okay, and if you insist that you really want something to climb a tree, then find yourself a monkey. Forget about this elephant. Okay, so that is number one. Secondly, and most importantly, is the obstinate refusal to accept that you are actually on your own. Now, this is broad. I hope I don't get misconstrued. So, God was very wise and He very intentional when He created us. Like, everybody has just about everything. Everybody has 2 eyes, you have a brain, you have all the limbs, you have like that entire structure everybody is supposed to have. So it's very ridiculous for one person to be there hoping and expecting that another person is supposed to come to their rescue and provide for them. If that happens in your life and people usually come through and help you, excellent, thank God for that, good for you. But under normal circumstances, you're supposed to be fending for your own self, you see. Fending in terms of feeding yourself, taking care of yourself emotionally, getting yourself out of trouble. So any help that comes along those lines should really just be a plus. But the bottom line should be, you should be able and should actually plan and expect to be taking care of yourself in all these situations. A cousin of mine recently, he's a 22-year-old guy, asked me, he told me, okay, so bro, it was a WhatsApp chat, he told me, bro, hey man, what advice do you have for a 22-year-old, guy like me right now? Things that you've learned over the years that you wish you had known at 22. So I told him, let this sink. Please take this very seriously. You are on your own. So, not appreciating and understanding that you are actually on your own makes you, one, rely on people, and then you get disappointed. That's when you're going to start looking at people and thinking they are mean. Nobody is actually mean. Many people are struggling with their own problems, just like yourself. You see, it's interesting how somebody comes to borrow. When you tell them you are unable to help them, they feel really bad, not knowing that they actually are unable to take care of themselves in the first place. So they should feel bad about themselves in the first place. You know what I'm saying? So understanding that you are actually on your own makes a very big difference. There are certain things that won't even disappoint you. You instead be disappointed in yourself, and knowing that the solution should come from you and not another person changing and becoming less mean or being more generous, you make strides forward to change your situation, your own self. Okay, so you want to have better mental resilience. Now, this is like a solution to, I'm not a mental health expert, but I'm just thinking, kindly, cut me some slack. You want to have some mental resilience so you don't get stressed, messed up mentally, depressed because of, senseless things. Stop expecting an elephant to climb a tree. And then 2, stop the obstinate refusal to accept that you are actually on your own. Nobody owes you anything. The world doesn't owe you anything. You owe yourself everything. All right. Thank you for watching. Kindly subscribe and let's continue sharing ideas. This is G Styles and I'll see you on the next one. Cha-ching.